Hey PJs, well, welcome back to another video. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe down below to become part of my PJ squad, which is always awesome. And as always, comment down below what you guys would like to see next, or if you just want to hop down there and say hello, I'll be answering as many comments as I can. So today I'm reviewing Slime Sweetpea, and I purchased 5 slimes. This may sadly be my first and only review of her because she is moving, I believe, to South Korea, so she may not keep her slime shop open, so this might be the first and last time I review. But I may do a re-review of these slimes in the future, that way you guys can see the slimes once again. But anyways, the only thing I got for extras was this care card. So here are all the slimes. As you can see, they all pretty much come with these yellow screw top lid containers, and then the extras come in little white containers with her logo on the top and then the slime name on the sides. I love how pretty the labels are. I also like how she puts the type of slime and the scent that it has. I love when slime shops do that. Starting off with the first slime, we have Rainbow Party Chip, which is a thick and glossy slime. I got this one for 2 reasons. The first is that blue slimes that look like this just look absolutely adorable. And the second was the scent combo. It's supposed to be scented like Shirley Temple, Skittles, and ice cream, so I was really intrigued by that. I also love these little rainbow chips on the top. I've never seen them before, so I was intrigued to see how they would work in a slime. This texture was definitely not something I was expecting, but it is a good thing. It kind of feels like the base is at least 70, maybe 80% clear slime, and the reason I say that is because it almost has a putty-like texture, and the bubble pops feel like clear slime. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it has a different type of bubble pop than white glue slimes. But I did enjoy it because, as you guys know, clear slimes give off some of the best bubble pops. And I also love that it's not a regular thick and glossy slime that a lot of people have been doing recently. I absolutely love this light blue color that this slime has. I don't know what it is about this color, but when it's in slime, I think it's absolutely beautiful and it just works so well. I also adore the rainbow chips that are in here. They give me Scooby-Doo / Mystery Van vibes, and I absolutely love Scooby-Doo. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid, and it's still something that I watch to this day, not even gonna lie. It also gives me hippie kind of groovy vibes. I don't know if it's the pattern of the rainbow or the fact that it's just a rainbow mixed with this blue color. That's just the vibes it gives off, and I just can't stop thinking about it. I will say the scent threw me off just a little bit because I wasn't sure what I was expecting. I haven't seen a slime scented like Shirley Temple before, but to me this smells like a mixture of some type of tropical fruit, which I would assume are the Skittles, and then I also smell cough syrup. I don't even know what I smell, but it smells like cough syrup mixed with tropical fruits and maybe a hint of sweetness, but I don't really smell the ice cream very much. It's definitely not my favorite scent, but it's not bad. Overall, I really enjoyed this slime. It's good for bubble pops, poking, and it inflates quite a bit, so it's all around a good slime, and I will rate it 5 out of 5 pajamas. Next up, we have Moon Tapioca Milk V2. I never actually tried version 1. As I said, this is the first time I'm reviewing this shop. But I did want to say I used to watch Sailor Moon as a kid. I haven't watched it nowadays, and I didn't watch it too much, but I did enjoy what I saw, and it's nice to see it get some recognition in the slime community. And I also love just how beautiful this one looked. I knew I had to try it. So this is a DIY clay slime, and I believe the base had some clay in it. It had a really interesting texture, kind of like the last one with that putty type. I'm not sure if it's maybe the type of glue that they're using. I couldn't really tell. But this was kind of my fail. I was really trying to put this together and make it pretty, but I am not good with this crap. But anyways, in that extra container, there was some clay, and then for the add-ins, there was some mushrooms, some moons, some sprinkles, and some diamonds, which I think fit the Sailor Moon vibe so easily. Like, it looks so beautiful. Once it mixes together, it becomes a pretty dense but very inflating clay slime with some texture in there because of how many add-ins there were. I couldn't exactly put my finger on the scent. It smells pretty perfumey, and it's a really good perfume scent, but it also, to me, kind of smells kind of like dairy. I don't really know how else to describe it. Of course, this is a milk slime, so I think it fits very well, and I know this sounds weird, but it honestly smells like what I think Sailor Moon would smell like, so I think it fits this slime really well. I will say one slight problem with this. Some of the add-ins, especially the diamonds, did not want to stay in this. They kept falling out, and honestly, I just left them out. It did hurt my soul a little bit because they just looked so good in the slime, but they just did not want to stay. I don't know if it was the denseness of it, or maybe the diamonds are just made out of something that does not want to stay in slime, but I did want to mention that. Besides the fallout, I did really enjoy this slime. I loved that it was dense and inflating. I don't get too many of those, but they are so nice when I get to play with them. So I will give this 4.5 out of 5 pajamas just because of the fallout, but I still did enjoy this one. So this next slime is called 99% Thrifted, and it's a sleigh slime scented like laundry fabric softener. And you guys, look at those add-ins. They are so adorable. I knew as soon as I saw this one, I had to get it. Not because of just the scent, but you guys know I've told you before that I love when slimes have the most random things in it because it just makes me so happy. So I absolutely had to try this one because look at all the random things that are in here. Like, it's so cool. And I love the concept of 99% thrifted. Like, I don't even know how you come up with this stuff. I think the fact that the base is a sleigh slime fits this perfectly. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what I mean by that, but I think it fits the thrifted and the fabric softener kind of theme very well. And I honestly wouldn't even think of making it a sleigh slime because most slimes like this are usually clear, so it's nice to see a difference. I didn't show it really well, but there's a total of, I think, 8 charms in here. 7 of them are little marshmallow twists, and 1 is an M&M charm. So the generosity in this slime is overwhelming. I also told myself as soon as I smelled this one, I had to ask her where she got the scent from. I haven't asked yet, but I need to know because it is the best laundry scent I have ever smelled. I honestly cannot keep my hands off this one. This is such a nice texture, and that scent is godly. At first, I did have kind of a problem with fallout, and I was scared that that was going to be the case for the rest of this, like, playing with, which made me kind of sad because it was such a perfect slime. But I think the more you play with it, the less fallout there is because I did play with it a few days after, and I didn't have any problems whatsoever, so that was a relief. And there's really not much I can say about this slime other than what I've already told you. I honestly think this is one of the most perfect slimes I have ever had. And of course, that's just my opinion because I have it out for laundry scents. They're just so good. So I have to give this one 5 out of 5 pajamas. So this next slime is Trash Brownies, and it's a butter slime that you get to add a clear slime on top of. I also love that there's space on top that you get to add the clear slime onto so that you can actually fit everything into this container. I love when slime shops do that because not everyone has extra containers. And don't question me, but this feels almost exactly like brownie batter. I was shook because it just felt so realistic, and sometimes those just freak me out a little too much, but this one was awesome. Once the clear slime mixes in, it does surprisingly stay a butter texture, which I love, but of course it has some texture to it because of all the add-ins. I did have to activate it just a little bit, but that's perfectly normal. And I gotta say, I love the add-in choice. There's a lot of Christmas themed ones in here, which I don't know if that was on purpose, but it just makes me think of Christmas brownies, and I love Christmas so much, so it made me so happy to see it. The scent on this one is exactly what I was expecting. It smells like brownies, like to the point where if you put this next to me and a pan of brownies, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference if I was blindfolded. Like, it's that close. I even have that scent myself, which I used in a brownie scent quite some time ago, and I am obsessed because of how close to brownies it smells. I love how unique the concept of this slime is, and the texture is absolutely satisfying. So you guys know I do have to give this one 5 out of 5 pajamas. And lastly, we have Summerhead V2. Once again, I haven't tried V1, so I don't know how that one feels, and I also have never heard the song that it was named after. But as soon as I saw this one, it was true love at first sight. Like, oh my goodness. It was just one of those ones I could tell I was going to love. And firstly, look at that color. It is such a beautiful orange, and it has red flakes throughout it. It looks so, so cool, and it reminds me of autumn leaves. I also wanted to say that this Snow Fizz, even though it's just the base, is the best Snow Fizz I have ever felt. It gets so poofy and it's so soft but sizzly at the same time. Honestly, that's the best way I could describe it, but this is one of those ones that I really wish everyone could feel. Now, it did come with this like chocolate type of sauce to put on top. I wasn't the biggest fan of the scent, and I will get into the scent of the base later, but I didn't really want to add it to this very much because I didn't want it to change as much, so I do apologize. I didn't add the whole thing, I just didn't really like that chocolate scent that it had. But other than that, it had 2 coffee bean clay pieces and a clay croissant to add to it. There was so much to this slime, and I love the way it looks. The clay was so easy and satisfying to mix in, and I love the swirls that it made through this. Like, if this isn't autumn colors, I don't know what is. I also love the texture that it came out to be. I know I've said I usually don't like clay or butter fizzes, but something about this one is just so soft, and the plastic snow feels like a massage on my hands. I think it is absolutely perfect, and I think that for whatever reason, snow fizzes or butter fizzes just have that autumn vibe to them, so everything about this one, in my opinion, is perfect. This slime inflates so easily and has the best sizzles to it. And I just absolutely love the way this one feels on my hands. I'm telling you guys, it feels exactly like a massage. Now this slime had a ton of scents blended into it, which I also need to ask her where she got them, because it honestly smells like autumn in a jar. I could smell some pumpkin, maybe apple pastry in there, and honestly, like what an autumn candle would smell like. It just smells so warm and so crisp. Oh, it's perfect. Adding in the fact that I hate summer myself, this one was, I swear, made for me. I love this one so much, and I keep playing with it. Like, I'm gonna kill this one within 2 weeks, I swear. But I have to give this one 5 out of 5 pajamas. But with that, that is the end of the review. If you guys want to check out clips of these slimes without me talking, I do upload them on my TikTok, which is linked in the description of every video. So you are more than welcome to go check that out. I will also periodically upload mini reviews of the slimes I review on here on Instagram, and that is linked in the description of every video as well, so you can check that out. But that's about it for this video, so without further ado, I am signing off, and I will see you guys in the next one.